Hey everyone, how you doing? On my way to building my first funnel. It's funny, but at the same time, it's not. I'm host man, and I'm trying to succeed, trying to be positive, trying to provide, trying to be a father, trying to be a brother, trying to be a person in a society who cares, trying to be compassionate, and trying to be a man of God. I'll get to that later. I'm trying to be just I guess a regular person, but unfortunately, according to the rules of engagement, I was never, how would you say, I was never going to succeed anyway. And the reason is because I was traumatized as a small child. What do you mean traumatized, people might ask? Well, I was molested, but people don't want to hear about molested. They want to hear that you had some kind of sexual trauma. Huh. Just put a name to it. Molested. So, during this documentation on homelessness, I figured that, it's going to have to go both ways. I'll have to start a little bit of my story where I began and then work through the things that I've done in order to get to where I'm at, I guess. So at the same time, I just want to start this video off. I want to introduce myself. My name is Nobody, and nobody has all the answers. Let me just give you a quick JoJo, whatever you want to call it, brief history. I was molested between the ages of 6 and 12. I lost almost my entire family at the age of 13. Let me see, I've been incarcerated. I lived a criminal lifestyle. I've been a positive and productive person in society. I haven't raised any of my children, but I'm trying to still. Out of 5, I have 3 left. My son and my daughter were both, how do you say that? For God's glory was taken away from me. Yes, I said for God's glory was taken away from me. I mean dead. And this is where I've ended up. As you can see, I live in a high-class neighborhood. Penthouse suite. And as you can see, it's very spacious. I got all the luxuries of home. Anybody would kill for a piece of this property, but that's not about material possessions or anything like that, because I can care less. The documentation of being homelessness, and actually my position or my situation for being homeless, and during my explanation and my study and everything like that, besides picking my nose, you discover why it is that I'm homeless. It's not because I'm, how would you say, disabled mentally. It's not because I want to be politically correct, and I want to handle this with a diplomatic attitude. So I did not inhale, and damn it, I would never say that. And I didn't send all those guys over there to get murdered. That was not my executive order. So throughout this time, you probably see, not disturbing, but you'll see some uneasy looking things that go on in a person's life when they're homeless. What we have to do to struggle to survive. And it's not because I want to struggle, it's because I want to work. Dude, I want to work. I'm able to work. But, what can I say? I mean, you have to decide for yourself. So, I'm a 59-year-old male. I want to use names, but with all the committees and the societies and everything that you gotta go through nowadays just to get anything posted. No names. We're not going to talk about the governments. We're not going to talk about the courts. We're not going to talk about the DMVs. We're not talking about nobody but what I've had to go through to get to where I'm at. And I believe that should be okay. Right? I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm not trying to, con you out of anything. I just want to know that you know that I know I am not a failure. So, I'm homeless. This is my casa right now. It's been raining very, very, very heavily since they've been experimenting with that, what they call chemtrails, They don't happen, but boy, I tell you, take a look at the weather satellite sometimes. You're watching the news. You'll see some natural clouds and shit like that, and all of a sudden you see X patterns. It's like, ooh, it's not natural. But it's not about that. It's about being homeless out here, and it sucks very bad. Because, you gotta rely on a certain system. The system doesn't work for people like me. See, I want to do things, and they want to enable me not to do things. I don't want to collect Social Security. I don't want to collect disability. What I want to do is I want to go to work. I want to provide for my family, my children. But this is just an interlude or introduction or, I don't know, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm just putting it out there now that some of the pictures and some of the video that I take, it's going to be uneasy. But in order to, how would you say, encompass all that's entailed? Really? There's stuff from the beginning. And my beginning wasn't an easy one. And we're not going to start off right now with it. Because I just want you to know that I suffer from post-traumatic stress syndrome for some events that happened to me as a young child. I'm going to live with it for the rest of my life. I have to take medication. I prefer not to, because the marijuana or the herb or the holistic value in a plant that's been, I don't know, named. I guess it would have been named when Adam named everything, if you believe in that. Well, it works perfectly fine. I don't need the psychotropics, but in order for me to stay fruitful and, I don't know, promote, whatever, I need to be taking the prescribed medication. So, with that being said, just want to prepare you. It's not an easy story, it's a very hard story. And I hope you enjoy it. I don't mean like enjoy it like, how you say, me rapping about hookers and drugs and how I gangbanged this and all the Remy Boy boo blah and gong, whatever. It's about real shit, And I didn't have to lie about it. It's just all experience. And man, I want to live. Okay, I want to succeed. So again, this is going to be a documentation on homelessness, my particular homelessness and why. And I think that's where I will have to. How do you say that? I can't think of the word. Damn it. Must be that ADHD or that hyperactive. Maybe they bred me when I was younger and all that. No. I have to. What do you say? I don't know how to say it. You be honest. I'll be brutally honest. And if you don't like it, fuck you. If you love it, fuck you. And if you don't, I don't care. I'm doing this for my welfare, for my healing. I've had to go through a lot of psychotherapists. I've had therapy. I've had to go through, I've had to study. I've had to look at all these different behaviors and all these different things and all these only a psychiatrist would love. But I'll tell you what, you just kick back and you just watch me work. You just follow me and you'll see, and I'll show you, and then you make the decision. Yes, I am. Stop, motherfucker. Shit.